What's up guys? Today we're going to be making blueberry lemon cheesecake without actually baking because I have never baked in my life. It's a little complicated, but I found this recipe online. Very easy to do. Just a few ingredients right here, right? We got the blueberries, cream cheese, butter, right? Some yogurt. I like to use digestives. You can use like other types of like cookies as a base, whatever you prefer. And then, you know, sugar, cinnamon, all that. And the most important thing is the secret ingredient, which is lemon, right? So we use lemon in a couple of different ways. We'll show you how. All right, Sadeeb, so we got this mortar and pestle here. What I want you to do is take some of these cookies, right? Maybe like this pack, smash it up. I'm gonna add a few small things inside just to make it taste a little bit better. Smashing it up. While he's doing that, I have two different bowls with some butter, right? And what I'm gonna do is melt some of the butter into the microwave and then add it into that.
Oh.
And then the other bowl I'm gonna use a little bit later. Let's see here. I'll keep going. I usually like to smash it for like 5 minutes or so, right? Because sometimes you have uneven pieces on the bottom. So you can take like a spoon, kind of scoop it and then smash it again. So the first thing we're gonna add to the base right here is some cinnamon. Usually I do this to taste. A little bit more, a little bit more. Yeah.
That's enough?
We're gonna need a lot more because there's more cookies.
Okay.
Yeah, like half. Just half the top, yeah. That should be good. Then we're gonna add the butter. It's hot, be careful. Watch your hands. Right, some sugar and salt to taste. Some people get afraid to add salt to desserts because they're like, oh, it's supposed to be sweet. Yeah, it should be fine. It's supposed to be sweet, right? But the thing is, salt is a seasoner, so don't be afraid to use it. A lot of people, they follow recipes to like a T, but then the problem becomes like, oh, why doesn't it taste good? It's because they haven't salted it properly. Yeah. Gonna mix it all up.
With the what? Well, how do I mix it up?
Spoon.
With the spoon?
Yeah. Very nice, and that's the base. That's part one done. Cool. So I just put in about 4 or 4.5 tablespoons of yogurt, right? And I put in about 2.5 tablespoons of cream cheese. Now with the cream cheese or even some of the sugar, you can use low calorie versions if you want to save calories. But be careful what you use because not every sweetener is actually good for you. So it can mess with your health, so be careful. What I like to do is, you see this bowl of butter, right? I like to individually add these little pieces. I cut them into kind of like square blocks, you can see here, just so it's easier to pick up and throw in.
Guess you could say you're buttering me up.
I like to fold it in, right? And as one part of the butter, like one stick, you could say gets mixed, then I add the next one instead of adding everything at once. This way it gives enough time for everything to get mixed properly together. And before I do that, I add a little bit of sugar. Yep. I'm not fully accurate on the measurements because I always adjust to taste, because sometimes I might need more, I might need less. It also depends on how many people I'm making it for. Today we're just making it for me and Sadeeb because he's my boy, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm not making too much, but still it's pretty important. And then this is the special ingredient. So the zest is literally the back part of, let's say, a fruit or a vegetable, right? So peeling thing, right? So what I do is just the back.
Wow.
Because you'll know, because like this side, it's not gonna do anything, right? That's how you know it's like the right side.
It needs to sound like maracas.
And you can also see visibly like some of the juice, as well as the lemon itself on the back. It's coming off. I do this for a little bit. And then I also do half a lemon for now.
Half?
Yeah.
Like all the juice?
Yeah.
This is lemon blueberry something?
Yeah.
Oh.
Blueberry lemon cheesecake.
That's cool. It's gonna taste good.
And then whisk. Now your arm might get tired when you're doing this, and there's one easy trick.
What's the trick? Well, you're giving me cheesecake, so I can't really complain here.
Last step, we're making blueberry jam. All we gotta do, toss these in here once the pan's warm enough, right? Maybe a little bit of water. The blueberries kind of get heated up. We're gonna add some cinnamon, some sugar, a little bit more lemon, and that's it. Very last and most important thing, once everything's together, is how we wait to assemble them, because we want it to be a cold dessert. It's gonna be weird if this is hot, that's cold. So what I like to do, I heat it up about mid-heat, let's say. So the pan's really hot. Then I lower the heat just because I don't want things to get too burnt or crispy. Because the goal is to make a blueberry jam, and essentially a jam is just a syrup. And then what I add is some sugar, some ground cinnamon, and a little bit more lemon for the acidity, right? A little bit of water, not too much, right? Because I want this syrup to be thick. And heat is the best thing to control, let's say, the consistency. And I haven't used all the blueberries, you'll see. I use it like part way. If I can open this.
Give me the blueberries.
How the hell?
Heating the lemon is really important, right, Nan?
Yes, because you don't want to serve your guests little pieces of solid lemon,
Yeah.
right? That's not great. So make sure you watch out for that. It's a mistake that can happen. Let it cool. So after all that, we're finally here, ready to put everything together. We got the base, the cookie base, right? We got the cream cheese, and we got our blueberry jam. And I got these nice cups to put them in. I like them, they look fancy, right? Pro tip, if you have guests and you want to impress them, and you want to make sure food is good, but presentation also goes a long way. So I like these because it makes them look extra nice. So we're gonna start putting it together. So I like to do a decent amount at the bottom. I do both at the same time, just so it makes it easier. Use this.
Oh, okay.
Right, I don't do too much because I want it to still look nice.
Ooh, it
You
does.
can see it's like a little bit of a mess.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Thank you. Ooh.
How was it?
Oh, the biscuits really bring everything together.
Yes. Easy recipe, doesn't take that long.